Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show to the last of, or second to last recap for tonight, first of two more NCAA Tournament Sweet 16 games. Third game here to talk about is number 1 Auburn beating number 5 Michigan, 78-65 reaction, and they pulled away in the second half. I'm going to be very honest with you guys, I'm just disappointed with the tournament this year. And no, yeah, I'm wearing my Kentucky shirt. It's not just because Kentucky lost. And I'm acknowledging this before anybody gets pissy and mad at me. These are the 8 best teams going at it. At least, me, 8 best teams going at it. But, even if it's 1 year, it's just boring. Objectively, it's just one of boring NCAA tournaments so far, aside from a small handful of games. I'm just hoping that changes in the Elite 8. Look, it has not been boring. Yes, upsets are fun the first 2 rounds. Sweet 16 on, sure, you want to see the best teams play, but it's March Madness. For a reason, it's called March Madness. And it's just been boring also based on these... There's been so many blowouts, and all the 1 seeds are still in it. How can you tell me that's fun? Unless we get an all-time Elite 8 or Final Four or national title, it's not really fun. Most of these games, all tournament long, have been just boring. Not many nail-biters aside from Purdue, Houston, Tech, Arkansas, and Maryland, Colorado State. This one was shaping up to be a good one until Michigan inevitably crashed and got destroyed the final, 10 minutes. They outscored 48-36 in the second half, and Auburn, the best team most of the season, before they won that little cold spell for 3 out of the last 4 games, showed up. Their guards, Johnny Broome really carried them, and then Denver Jones and Todd Pettiford really showed up for them. Michigan, what the hell, Michigan? What the hell happened those last 10 minutes? You were up by 9 points. What the hell? They couldn't stop Denver Jones or Todd Pettiford or Johnny Broome. You can only imagine how good Michigan would be without 30 turnovers a game, it feels like. Both teams look pretty pathetic with turnovers for the most part, but then Auburn actually started making shots. Todd Pettiford come up clutch, Denver Jones. They actually started making shots, and Michigan didn't. Both teams were pretty terrible with turnovers, but Michigan was, especially in the second half. Half of these turnovers aren't even forced. Auburn also had 8 unforced turnovers in transition. Both teams had a lot of turnovers. Or Michigan also running stupid-ass drop coverage. But yeah, Michigan still had a good season. I stuttered there. I was going to say, you got to give them credit. 1 year ago, Michigan was sitting at a 8-24 record and dead last in the Big Ten. Last. Fast forward a year, finished the year with a 27-10 record, with a Big Ten tournament championship, Sweet 16 appearance. Hell of a year for Dusty May. Michigan, I don't think it's going anywhere in that Big Ten. I think future's brighter. Dusty's the man, but man, if they just got to clean up the turnovers, because they just turned the ball over too much. That's what really hurt them in the second half as well. Auburn turned it over a lot, but then they actually started making shots, and Michigan just went cold. Auburn actually started getting stops in their backcourt dominated. Their backcourt combined for 40 points. 40 of their 78 points. And Johnny Broome had 22. 3 players with 20 plus. They combined 14 of 27, 6 of 14 from 3, 6 of 7 from the free throw line. This backcourt duo for Auburn, man, just went crazy. They were awesome. Really helped them win this game. Stepped up when they needed to. Todd Pettiford ended up with 20 points, 3 assists in this one. And it's just so talented for a freshman, stepping up in these big-time moments. 7 of 14 shooting off the bench. in his third 20-point game in his last 8, so he's stepped up when they've needed it. Denver Jones, 20 points. Probably one of the most underrated players of this Auburn basketball team. I don't know what run they went on, but it was a big run. I don't know what happened to Michigan. I thought 9-point lead. I thought they could have a chance, and they ended up getting demolished by 13. Outscored 48-36 in that second half. Johnny Broome, 22 points, 16 rebounds. A hell of a game from Johnny Broome. A much-needed game because he'd really been struggling in this tournament so far, first 2 games, and he really cooked today. A big game. I mean, 9 of 21. He wasn't that efficient, but still 22 and 16 for Johnny Broome. And just great Auburn. I mean, they outplayed Michigan. Like I said, just too many turnovers in the second half. Denver Jones, Johnny Broome, Todd Pettiford were just lethal and killed the Wolverines. Chad Baker, 6 points. Miles Kelly, 5 points. Dylan Cardwell with 3 assists and 9 rebounds. Chaney Johnson, 4 points, 3 assists, and 5 rebounds for the 31-5 Auburn Tigers to play Michigan State in the Elite Eight. Look, I'm still going to be covering the tournament. It's not like I'm just going to abandon it now because there's no point just abandoning the tournament, but I just don't really have much excitement because it's like mostly one season, I think a 2 and a 3. So, it doesn't really excite me. Danny Wolf, 20 points, 6 rebounds. Vlad Golden, only 10 points and 9 rebounds. A hell of a night from Danny Wolf. But nobody else really showed up. Burnett, 10 points. Vlad Golden, 10 points, 9 rebounds for Vlad Golden. Great college career, though, for Mr. Vlad Golden. Only 7 points for Roddy Gale. Fucking fluke-ass game against A&M didn't show up. Trey Dawson, 5 points. Reuben Jones, 6 points. Kaysen, 5 points. Shatter to Shitter. How the fuck you say his name? 2 points. But yeah, Danny Wolf showed up with his 20 points. 2 other players with 10 points, but nobody else really showed up for Michigan. And then the season 27-10 for Auburn, 31-5 going to the Elite 8. They shot 28 of 71, 39.4%, 8 of 28, 28.6% from 3, 14 of 18 from the line, 77.8% for Auburn, 55 total rebounds. They dominated the boards, 24 offensive rebounds. Absolutely dominated the offensive boards, 31 defensive rebounds, 15 assists, 5 blocks, 9 steals, 15 charges, 19 fouls. Michigan 21 of 59 from the field, 35.6%. 5 of 17, 29.4% from 3, 18 of 24 from the line, 75.0%, 36 total rebounds, 13 offensive, 23 defensive. I mean, they got a lot of offensive rebounds, but they gave up 24. 6 assists, 5 steals, 5 blocks, 8 steals, 15 charges, 17 fouls. Most of those turnovers in the second half. First half was a bit rough to watch, 30-29 Auburn. And then Michigan took a good lead, but then Auburn stormed back to advance. So, I'm not being negative. But I mean, they outscored the Tigers. The Tigers outscored Michigan 39-17 after they trailed by 9 with 12:26 left. Not being negative, I mean, the Elite 8, I'm sure they're going to be great matchups. I really think they will, but I just can't really be that excited for it. But I mean, it's still going to be great basketball. I mean, it's the 8 best teams and get to watch these great players, but man, I was hoping this would come down to an exciting ending, and Michigan sucked in the second half, final 12 minutes. So, yeah, that's all I'll say. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Peace.